Since I get older around about the end of May each year, I was planning on picking up a Worksharp. Well, in lucky happenstance, Tim over at Woodworking Maniac happened to have a Worksharp as a prize in the random drawing in April, and I was the winner. Next year, I think I'll be planning on building a dream shop. The ball's in your court, Fate. Seriously, thank you, Tim and Worksharp Tools. The base kit has everything in this box. The machine itself, a couple glass discs, a see-through wheel, abrasive material, a block of rubberish material, and instructions if you're into that kind of thing. And the packing materials seem to do a sufficient job, as that's the sort of thing most folks say in their unboxing videos. The machine itself seems pretty solid, but surprisingly light. The cord has some decent length, which means you shouldn't have to add any special outlets like you might with a new lathe or something. This little box contains advertising, a tool rest bar, a slotted disc, 2 glass discs, a variety of abrasive material, and a grippy for the bottom tool rest, and a DVD. Now you get to watch me read the instructions, for like 10 seconds. The instructions said clean the glass discs with alcohol to make sure there are no fingerprints and the like. The back is removed from the coarsest abrasive disc. Then it is bent up like a taco. The hole in the center is aligned with the hole in the disc. Then the wings of the taco are rolled down onto the glass to keep the air bubbles out. Then a dowel is used to roll the abrasive disc flat in case I screwed up when laying it out. I used the bottom side of the same disc for the next level of abrasive. There are 4 levels of abrasive for the glass discs. The same process is used to lay out this abrasive on the glass. Taco shape, center the hole, and lay out the wings. When I did up the glass discs, the 2 coarser grits on one and the 2 finer grits on the other. The disc is then placed on the guide bushing on the machine. Then it is secured into place with the thumb screw. At this point I secured the toolbar into place with 2 thumb screws. Keep it above the abrasive disc and keep it level. I started the lapping process on the back of the chisel. This is perhaps a fault of the machine or the base kit, but there was really no good way to tilt the chisel onto the running machine. Once done with that grit of abrasive, I flipped the disc to the next higher grit, then continued the lapping process. As the disc became fouled, I'd use the rubbery cleaner to remove the fine metal dust. Next, I switched down to the finer abrasive disc wheel and continued the lapping process. The final grid is a cloth-backed micro mesh. This grid has been problematic for me. I've torn this material twice, I think due to the fine cloth backing, which gives it its sponginess, which a sharp edge can tear into. Despite the problems, it does make the tool very shiny. On to the bevel. Here I'm unwisely trying to match the current bevel, and just messing it up. If you have a favorite bevel angle which is not supported by the machine, you probably already have nice stones and have made it really too far into this video. The bevel angle is changed by lifting this bar and moving the rest. A small hole above the switch shows the current set angle. I'm not sure the value of the guide since it's not rigid enough to hold the tool at exactly 90 degrees. I found I only use the right edge of the rest since it's the only part I'm assured is a square edge. With the abrasive I want to use face down, I can slide the tool up the rest until it comes into contact. I had to spend a fair bit of time since my current bevel angle was between two of the presets. Then I just worked through the grits rather quickly once the bevel angle was set. The leather strop wheel I bought extra. It comes with a glass disc which has leather on one face, a leather conditioner, and a block of abrasive. Note, the glass disc is not reversible to apply another abrasive. The conditioner is applied to the leather and spread around evenly, and the excess is wiped off. The leather disc is then put into the machine like the rest of the discs. Though note, it can only be used in the face-up position. The abrasive compound is then applied to the leather face while the machine is running. And finally, the tool rest does come in handy when using the leather disc. The currency in Sharp Tools is, can you shave your arm? Then the answer is yes. Can you shave dry oak end grain? Also yes. And make pretty useless curls. Even if I hadn't won the tool, I'd have happily have paid for one. It works great on my chisels and plane iron. Thanks for watching, and God bless. And don't shave your arms, 'cause I didn't notice I was also cutting myself.